How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm posting my new 2003 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. This unit came from California, small police department, goes by the name of Sonora. This car has 117,000 miles. It's a 2003. Does not say the idle hours on it. First up, we have corner strobes, Go Rhino push bar on the front, pretty unique hubcaps. It has dual spotlights, both from Unity. Decals partially remain. That's the extent of the paint damage there. Has the numbers on the roof, car number 11. This car also has the radar antenna in the back window. It also has the siren speaker up front. It has dual antennas. Partition is in it. The light bar was nicely plugged, so no leaks on the inside. This here is the extent of the body damage. So far, throughout owning it, I haven't noticed any other scratches or dings. I am going to stand and repaint that push bar. And also inside here is that siren speaker. It's a Dynamax from Federal Signal. This car has electric driver power seat, electric fuel door release. It does have secure idle there in the dash. And the center console was left in it. The partition, ticket light, all that's in here. This car has a bracket from a dash camera system. I'm not sure what kind of dash camera system it had, but it did have one at some point. It has dual map lights on both sides here. And this button here, right here, actually turns on passenger spotlight. Both spotlights work flawlessly, as you can see there. And also part of the computer stand is left there. Both microphone clips remain on the vehicle. And like I said, only 117,000 miles. Pretty cool, neat car. Center console. The middle of the partition was removed. That's no big deal. This is what the back looks like. Nothing special, but at least it has door panels. No, my Hoquiam car didn't when I got it. This has a prisoner plastic seat in here still. And this guy here, this is that radar antenna I was talking about. And this that's in there sturdy. The wires for it remain up front, but I don't know. It's interesting that was left behind. That's what the partition looks like. Trunk releases on this car with accessory power. So when you have the key in, then the trunk will pop. And in the back here, got miscellaneous wiring all over. Pretty sure all these here are for the strobes and the headlights and taillights, but I'm not sure. All this stuff here is my personal stuff, other than the engine shroud that did come from this car. I did have to replace some things on it to get it home. It does also have the police Interceptor badge still remaining on it. Underneath on this car, you can see really it is a California car, because I mean, they have no rust. That's pretty crazy. I live in Washington State, and even our cars don't look as clean as this, so it's pretty cool to see. It looks almost new under here, other than, you know, plastic wear and tear and stuff like that, but yeah, it looks nice. And that's funny, it cracks me up. The telephone was on there. Emergency 911. And I'm not sure how good that's coming up, but it says Sonora right there. Sonora Police. This is car number 11 right there. Here's the light bar plug. It's nice, not coming or going anywhere. Looks pretty good. And this here is the passenger side. You can see part of the laptop mount is here, but they took the upper part of it, and it's got a wiring that goes in for the power of the console. Ashtray is here with the car, which is nice. Center console, like it says here, the seats are nice and comfy. I do notice though this has a tear from that that computer stand. And these actually, on the older cars, they have like ticket pockets up here on the front of the seats, which is pretty cool. A little bit more storage, and I don't know why, but on the newer Crown Vics they don't have those. And right in here we have the 4.6 liter V8. He said this car only has 117,000 miles, making this officially my lowest mile Crown Vic I've gotten so far. This is my 7th one, and at least in terms of cool cosmetic upgrades, it's probably one of my favorite. I like all the decals on it, but motor's pretty clean. It looks like it has a new alternator, but I believe it needs to be replaced, so we're doing that. Just put a fresh coil pack on it, and then I also put coil pack boots, and then replaced 5 spark plugs on this thing because a lot of them were not doing so well when we tried to run it. It idled pretty rough, and it still does idle a little rough. Cylinder number 3 is misfiring on this engine, but we're gonna put a new fuel injector on there and see if that fixes it. Sounds pretty good on startup, but as you can see, check engine light is on. That's for that cylinder number 3 misfire. It could be a number of things causing that, but it's most likely the fuel injector. Here's the engine going up front. When I first got the car, it was actually rocking around the entire hood. It just idled so rough. Now it's actually idling a little better. I'm hoping to get this thing fixed up, and hoping it's going to be a good car. But anyways, this is my Sonora California Police Crown Vic. Hopefully someone from Sonora sees this. It'd be kind of funny. You Google these cars, you can see what they look like in service. They're pretty cool looking cars, and it's fun to drive. Anyways, thanks for watching. That'll be all for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below for me, and have a good one.